On this slide again we show a thing which is presently missing from electromagnetic theory. The fact that the scalar waves are there, and also that the scalar waves can couple to form vector waves at a distance. Also, I'd like to point out some other omissions from the present electromagnetic theory. One of the crucial and critical aspects of the theory that is fallacious is the confusion of charge and charged mass. They are not even dimensionally the same thing. Mass does not exist in time. Mass time does. Mass is totally a spatial or three-dimensional concept. If we believe quantum mechanics, the charge on a mass, for example, of a charged particle, is due to the emission and absorption of virtual particles, such as virtual photons. It is this virtual flux, then, which is charge. It is not the mass, but it is that virtual flux connected with the mass. The charge connected with a mass produces a charged mass, that is, a charged particle. But in the theory, the two are made synonymous. It is not possible to do work on charge. It is only possible to do work on mass. Force is defined in the simplest case as mass times acceleration. No mass, no force. So phi field, in fact, is nothing in the world but the intensity, or the four-space density, if you will, of the four-space virtual flux in a region. It does not matter whether or not there is any mass, observable mass, in that region. For example, if we believe the present theories of vacuum, vacuum itself has a very high level of primordial electromagnetic energy. It is also full of scalar waves. In fact, everything is going bananas. Incredible amounts of energy are in the pure vacuum itself. These energies are there in the form of charged, not as charged mass. In other words, there is no observable mass connected with them, and that's what the vacuum is. And so the present theory must be again changed. We must substitute at least 3 terms for every term that presently has charge. One term is charge itself in the correct sense. The second term is the mass that's connected with the charge. And the third term is the relationship or the connection or coupling between the two. Now, a scalar wave is a wave in the background phi sub 0 of vacuum itself. In the present theory, that phi sub 0 is assumed 0. It is not 0. It is, in fact, a very high value. It is, on the average, constant if nothing is disturbing it. But if we produce phi waves, scalar waves, Tesla waves, what we are producing are, in fact, waves in the phi sub 0 medium, space-time itself. In other words, space-time is phi sub 0.